Mason. You're listening to Liquid, free-flowing music to open your mind with Collins and Mason in association with my-londontaxi.com.
Well, it's real good seeing y'all here.
You all know him. His name is...
Introducing the world's greatest entertainer, Mr. Dynamite, the amazing Mr. Please Please himself, the hardest working man in show business. Ladies and gentlemen, the star of the show,
Colin and Mason.
What a liberty.
Getting our revenge on mainstream radio.
Let's make some noise.
All right, now pay attention and listen to this.
This is Liquid, Mark Collins and Andy Mason in association with my-londontaxi.com. That was a little treat, wasn't it? Show you the way to go. Wasn't the Jacksons, though. It was... it's that button again, and I keep forgetting to push that button.
There you go.
Slap
Done now.
Slap my wrist. It was Men of Vision.
We'll get rid of that in the edit, don't worry, it'll be fine.
I just a bit like me and you, Men of Vision.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Bisexuals on.
That was taken from a soundtrack from a great film called The Money Train.
All right.
It's the same guys that were in White Men Can't Jump.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was all about heist. Apparently there's this train that goes in the underground overnight, and it moves all the money from the banks or whatever, and they think it's a great idea.
Oh, that's good.
Chaps, I've got a plan.
I got, funny enough, this week, I had to turn down a filming job for next week.
No.
And because it's like, it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, I think, was the rehearsals. And then Thursday, it's actually a 90-minute live film. With Woody Harrelson.
Oh, yeah.
White Men Can't Jump. Yeah, so that's the connection. But, apparently, I think it's called Lost in London or something.
Oh, right.
And he's over here, and I think there was somebody... I'll have a look in a minute.
Why did you have to turn it down, though?
Because I've got... It was from 6 till 11 in the evening or something.
Yeah.
But it was like every night.
Past your bedtime?
No, and I've got other things that already were... I said the week after, I'm not doing anything.
It's always the same.
I said, can they do it the week after?
Famine or feast?
He said, hang on, I'll just phone Woody up, put it off for a week. And apparently it's being broadcast live to cinemas in the States on Thursday night. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was the rehearsals, and then Thursday was actually this is it, 90-minute live film. Off we go. So, and obviously no cuts, no edits, no nothing. So I'm glad I can't do it, to be honest. No pressure.
Woody Harrelson is one of my favourite actors because he just slides under the radar. He's got some great films.
Yeah, no, there's some other. I'll have a look.
Zombieland. If you've never seen Zombieland, check that out.
No, anything with zombie in it, I kind of just skip past
it was quite good, and which had a cameo in it, but Bill Murray.
Oh, right, yeah.
Which is quite good. And what's the other one? Kingpin.
No, didn't
Kingpin is one of them laugh out loud, wet your pants type.
Oh really?
Apparently,
I'll just write that down.
Kingpin. Check it out.
I don't remember seeing it.
He's one of these guys. He wants to be a professional bowler.
Right.
And he gets in trouble and he has to borrow some money and he can't pay his rent or whatever. And the only way he can pay his rent off is in kind.
Oh, okay.
The only thing is, it wouldn't be so bad if he's...
Must have reminded you of your youth, Andy.
Exactly. Can I pay you in kind? If his landlady had been young and vivacious and whatever.
Right.
But she's a bit like your nan.
Right, okay.
And then comes out with the best line in the film, which was along the lines of, Mama wants some loving.
Oh.
And you're going,
Oh,
dear. No. Oh, no. That's a 10-pointer. And luckily I pass out at 8.
Right, we've got some musical treats up our sleeves this afternoon. Daryl Hall, yeah, I know, but it's not what you think, and you probably wouldn't even tell it was Daryl Hall, I think.
Not in a million years.
An old track from the Dells, and Tom 84. Now, I've never heard that before in my life.
Corker.
We've got a Teddy Pendergrass track that was taken off of an album, which, again...
Absolute blinder.
And I've never heard that before.
No.
We've got lots of new stuff, lots of new bits coming up. And some stuff, again, one of the tracks, Kim Tibbs, we kind of missed it in 2016, come out the latter half of
we're playing
last
catch
year.
up, really.
Yeah, we're playing catch up. But this one, 1993, this was.
Oh, right.
And a band called Vertical Hold. I had heard of the band, although I wouldn't have been able to name a tune, to be perfectly honest.
I was so glad I bought this. I bought it on the strength of her voice. I didn't know her from Adam at the time.
No. But lead singer with Vertical Hold...
went on to great things.
Went on to very great things. Because it was actually Angie Stone. This is I've Been Watching You, Vertical Hold, 1993.
Watching you, and I know you watch me too. my dream come true. Baby, I am so into you. Please don't fight the feeling, 'cause what we have is shown of love. Let's take a walk out in the sun. If you want some real big fun, no, 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 baby, don't be shy. Come on and let's give love a try. I've been watching you, and I know you watch me too. Let's give love a chance. Down deep, find romance. Feeling that we share is strong. There ain't no way for it to go wrong. Trust me and I'll truly prove. Hang out with me, you're sure to lose. Just relax, let your inhibitions go. 'Cause I want you and my intuition show. I won't deny I got my eye on you, and it's obvious that you're watching me too. Let's take a walk out in the sun. If you want some real fun, no, 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 baby, don't be shy. Oh, come on and let's give love a try. Watching you, my baby, take down deep, my baby. I've been watching you. I know you're watching me too, baby. Let's give love a chance. Can we go down romance, baby? I know you're watching me. I just wanna take down deep, my baby. Let's give love a chance. I'm watching you, watching you. I've been watching you. Can we dig down deep, my baby? Let's give love a chance.
This is Liquid. Mark Collins and Andy Mason here in association with my-londontaxi.com. Vertical Hold from 1993. I've been watching you, featuring vocals of Angie Stone. Who knew that she was in Vertical Hold? I have no idea until you pointed it out to me.
And she was a two-cab job then.
Well, it's funny. When you look at the CD cover, I actually thought it was Karen Wheeler at first. No offence, Karen,
no.
if you're listening.
None taken.
None taken. But there was a couple of other films I saw as well.
Oh, go on.
No, during the week. One of them, well, it was all right, which was Killing Reagan. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Which starred Tim Matheson. If you're not sure who Tim Matheson is, he's more famous for being in The West Wing.
Oh, right, yeah.
He was in National Lampoon's Animal House as well.
Ah, yeah.
But it's quite good because it's. I like things that are like true stories, and this is an account of the day that Reagan got shot, and they didn't realise he actually got shot. No, I know it don't make sense, but and it was all about the sort of background of the kid that shot him and why he shot him, and it was really. I found it quite.
Is
gripping.
this on your Sky
Cinema? Yeah, and the other one I watched on there is Our Brand is Crisis, which it doesn't tell you anything about it until you actually start watching the film, and then you realise what it's about. But it's about a couple of presidential candidates in Bogota in Colombia. Yeah,
brave boys.
Yeah, very well, and it stars Sandra Bullock and Billy Bob Thornton, and they work for opposing candidates, if you like. and it's like
rival drug gangs, you mean?
Yeah. But it's like that kind of spin doctor thing. This whole political spin thing,
right.
And it's all about the underhand tactics they use to.
Really? Do they?
I know.
Is it not straight as a die?
Well, if anything else, it wakes you up to the point where you think, like, just why do we bother voting for these people, any of them?
Talking of which,
well worth looking at.
Talking of which, it is our last pre-Trump show.
Oh yeah,
could be our last show ever, actually.
And on the subject of that, I remember. Oh, you hit the cough button.
Yeah.
Today, I was watching the news, and it's all been going on about the Russian connection and how they think that he's...
The Russians have got something to embarrassing Trump on.
Yeah.
Really? Did you not watch the whole selection process? There's nothing you've got that he doesn't say and he's quite proud of. To be honest, chaps, I'd chuck that one in the bin or just stick it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
He'd get more votes on the strength of it.
No, that's right. But I remember it was quite funny because his kind of latest thing is he sort of put down the security agency like the CIA and the FBI.
What do they know?
Homeland Security or whatever. And he's on about there's a possibility he might reshuffle the whole thing and rebuild it. And it was funny, the day he got voted in, I remember waking up in the morning and putting the news on thinking, like, Hillary Clinton will be the first female president. Yeah. And he went, Donald Trump is the new president of the USA. And honest, this is exactly, I swear on my hand on my heart, the current Mrs. Collins turned around and she went, the CIA will not put up with that, and just walked out the room. And now I'm beginning to know what she was...
said.
Yeah, what she was on about.
We're taking odds on whether he reaches, not full term, the end of the year would be a result, we reckon.
Maturity, I think.
No, that shit's well sailed.
This is one we missed from last year. Kim Tibbs. The track is called Soul. Soul.
Does it mean something from behind, or something that you can't live without, or is it what matters in everyday life? So something big and something to remain, an amazement for
That's good, isn't it? I can't believe we missed that.
Who organises the music for this show?
You do.
Oh, that'll be me. No, I cannot believe I missed that. But to be honest, in my defence,
there's so much stuff though.
There's loads of it about, and just trying to get hold of everything. But iTunes, which is where we get a load of it, either iTunes or SoundCloud. To be honest with you,
yeah.
iTunes don't exactly tag everything properly.
No.
And there is, as you say, there is just so much. You've got to use some of the filters to get the bits you want. The new Incognito 4-track EP, Jazz Funk Classics, doesn't appear on R&B and Soul. It comes under the heading Pop. I'm sure Bluey's over the moon with that.
Yeah, chuffed a bit. Because it's like, is the clues in the title, the jazz funk bit, like you could have used either of those, I suppose.
And it is difficult to filter some of these things down.
No, of course it is.
Well, we try our best, don't we?
No, it's funny.
We don't even know all the old ones, let alone all the new ones.
I was talking to Warnsey 68 of Tune of the Week fame. We'll cover that in a bit.
He's doing a fine job. He's good at self-promoting as well. Good man, keep it up.
We did get an email through the website.
Did we?
This week, yeah.
Fantastic.
Which is way too long to read out. But we'll go into it in a little while.
Okay.
When all will become clear.
Oh, I must do a quick mention before I forget, because I will forget. I'll remember on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
Something appeared, I think it was on our Twitter feed. Karen? Our
Sterling?
Karen Sterling.
Mum. Yes.
She mentioned that it's no wonder she's as mad as a box of frogs, because she's been our friend for 3 years now on Facebook. Yeah, I think it went along the lines of, no wonder I'm as mad as a box of frogs. I've been friends with these two idiots for too long.
Oh, no, it said a bit. No wonder I'm a bit mad.
Oh, a bit?
Yeah.
A bit?
And
come on. We'd put you
bit.
much higher than a bit.
Much higher than a bit.
Raving. It's a woman, for God's sake. Oh, this is yours, isn't it?
Oh, this is brilliant. This Teddy Pendergrass.
We haven't heard this either, have we?
1981. No, it's an album track, but written by Gamble and Huff.
I can't leave your love alone. People tell me that it's wrong, but the feel is much too strong, baby. I just can't leave your love alone. I can't leave your love alone. Sitting here by the phone, waiting in a minute for your call, baby. Just can't leave your love alone. You know sometimes it hurts me, baby, when I think about living my life without you. I feel a pain deep in my heart, but I keep coming on back for more. I can't stay away from you, no matter what I try to do. I gotta have you near me, woman. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just can't leave your love alone. I can't leave your love alone. I'm like a dog without his bone, searching high and low, side to side, baby. Just can't leave your love alone. You know sometimes it hurts me, baby, when I think about living my life without you. Well, I feel the pain down deep in my heart, and I keep coming on back for more. I can't leave your love alone. People tell me that it's wrong,
is Liquid. Mark Collins and Andy Mason here in association with my-londontaxi.com. That is Teddy Pendergrass, I Can't Leave Your Love Alone from 1981, written by Gamble and Huff. And I have honestly never heard that before in my life.
Do you know what that is?
Brilliant.
That is bloody brilliant. That's fantastic. How the hell did we miss that?
I don't know. Language, Timothy.
Sorry. How on earth did we miss that little call?
No, I don't know. It's funny, isn't it? No, but that's what I love about
what we
doing
do.
this. Yeah, you discover things all the time. Right, tune of the week.
Oh, already?
Is tune of the week? No, not already.
Oh, sorry.
I'm talking about last week.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Lots of Twitters here on that one.
The only thing is,
I've lost the plot.
No. I know.
I've lost the
I know
script.
what the tune was called. It was called I Love Music, but I can't remember who the artist was, so I'm just scrolling through trying to find...
While you're doing that then, I shall give the Collins and Mason TV tip of the week.
Right.
Well, as well as it, we're recording the show this week on a Wednesday, so Wednesday night we will be whizzing home and we're going to watch No Offence, which is absolutely corking. It is fantastic. Sometimes something has been so good and you're looking forward to it, but in the back there's a little voice in the back of your head going, it's not going to be as good. It's not going to be. They can't keep it going. It's a bit like Ray Donovan. But I'm catching up on the third series of Ray Donovan, and it is just brilliant.
Well, Ray Donovan...
it's got Lovejoy in it, the one I'm watching.
Oh, blimey, you are going back.
I think I'm on the third series. The good lady wife,
yes.
young Hills,
yes,
current Mrs. Mason, nearly threw up. Nearly brought her tea back up.
Really?
You've watched it, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
It's the bit. It was the episode where Lovejoy whacked the guy on the head with the poker.
Right.
And it was so realistic. It looked like half his head had just caved in. and I looked over to Hill and she was going, I'm going, keep it down. No, but no, that has just kept going. That has kept you on the edge of your seat. And to be honest with you, No Offence is even better in the second series. And Doug sent me a little email going, thanks for the tip, boys. It's fantastic. I'm going to have to watch the first series. I think you probably could watch it as a standalone thing, but if you did watch the first one, it'd probably be a little bit more helpful. Anyway, so our tip, our new tip for this week is a BBC period drama. It's on at 9 o'clock on Saturday nights. It's called Taboo.
Taboo?
Yeah. And it's set... It's set around the beginning of when the East India Company first started covering the world,
right?
And it's really dark and moody. It's a bit like Ripper Street. Right. Where they get these places to film this? You're looking and you're going, yeah, it's got St Paul's in the background, but I don't recognise anything else. And they kind of CGI'd everything.
Oh, really?
It is really good, and it's a really dark and moody one. I've only watched the first one because that's all you can watch at the moment. Next one's on tonight, Saturday night. I'd recommend it. Taboo, BBC, 9 o'clock.
Brilliant. No, I did. It
looks like it's got legs. You know, one of them where you go, yeah, I think I could watch this.
Yeah, last week I said I couldn't get into the Sherlock thing. I couldn't.
I haven't watched the second one. I taped it.
Yeah, second one. Oh, I'll take it all back.
Because
that's all I'm going to say.
I tell you, who's in Taboo? Mark Gatiss.
No.
Mark Gatiss plays Sherlock's older brother.
Oh, right, okay, yes.
Mark Gatiss actually writes Sherlock.
Oh, do you?
And there's there's two of them. He's co-writer, who's not an actor but just a writer. And they was interviewing him, and the co-writer, I can't remember his name, turned around and says, "I don't believe this guy. He's one of the best actors we've got at the moment." And he wrote a whole episode that he's in that he didn't speak at all.
Really?
He was in about 5 scenes and he didn't write himself one line. He's that confident.
No, but it's that good. That's a good thing, though, isn't it? Because you can imagine, actors like DJs, all got a bit of an ego. So you can imagine if they were writing something, I'll put myself in there. I'd have the best lines. And it's a great thing that he's so giving, shall we say?
I can't remember. What was the comedy series that
Comedy series. That narrows it down a bit.
Oh.
Why don't you have a little think?
I'll have a think.
You have a think.
I'll have a think.
And I'll talk about Tune of the Week.
Oh, well done.
Tune
well
of the
done.
Week last week, I managed to find it all. It was actually, Babadoo.
Babadoo. I remember you talking about this. This guy comes from Hawaii, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. See, I was listening.
Blimey.
Well
the track was called I Love Music, and we had the usual plethora of wrong answers, but we did have a right answer.
Was it the Spice Girls?
Yes.
Was it Little Mix?
Yeah, that's all my golf buddies normally. I get all that off them. But anyway, you can get it on iTunes. It's Babadoo, I Love Music. It's an album called Americana, Rock Your Soul. By various artists.
Did anyone get it?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
And I have to say, congratulations. Now, all of a sudden, an email came through the website from a guy called Stuart Rudd. Well done, Stuart.
The Ruddmeister.
Yes. So I text Walmsley and I went, somebody's got it right.
Unlucky, son.
Yeah.
Get your points out now.
And back came, who? I said, Stuart Rudd, isn't it? And he said...
He's bald.
He's one of my mates.
Oh.
So immediately...
Nepotism.
Yeah. Immediately I went back to Stuart and said, I think there may be a bit of underhand stuff going on here. But anyway, he said... he sent me an email back and he just says, I guess you know by now I am one of Walmsley's best mates. I can assure you I did not Shazam or Soundhound this track. I did painstakingly research I Love Music. However, Russell says that I've been cheating. But the truth of the matter is the guy knew that he actually had heard the track and he knew it was called I Love Music.
Oh, yeah.
And so he painstakingly, for 4 hours one night...
Oh, well done.
Sat there, went through his whole collection of stuff.
Really?
And found it.
Fantastic. Now,
So
that's dedication.
On that basis, although Stuart, when I discussed this with Russell just sort of wandered off mumbling under his breath. But he has agreed, Stuart, to award you a point for the artist and the title. So you've got 2 points out of that. Praise indeed.
God, he got right out of his pram because we gave a point away last week, didn't we?
No,
he weren't happy.
No, well, because of this, it made him even more unhappy.
Oh, yeah.
So he turned around and said, if you don't get the artist and the title, if there's a bonus point up for grabs, you don't get that either. So the point that was awarded last week to, I can't remember who it was, you've rescinded.
That's what I like to see. He's getting possessive already.
It's a bit like Jim Bowen, isn't it? Look at what you could have won.
Look what you could have won.
Anyway,
my pleasures.
We will have another Tune of the Week, Walmsley Tune of the Week coming up a bit later on in the show. But for now, well done, Stuart Rudd. 2 points are yours.
We doff our cap.
Yeah. It's a bit stingy, though, 2 points, isn't it? He spent 4
hours
going
yeah.
through his...
That's half a point an hour. He's got to be worth more than that.
It is. Anyway, shall we hand over to Mr. Leroy Hudson?
Oh.
This is Leroy Hudson, and you're checking out the brand new Arnold Blair release on Super Disco Edits. We all finally made it home, folks.
Give you my heart, my soul, and my mind, girl. This heart and soul's been shattered in a million pieces, up and down the line. Ooh, but I knew that I need somebody soon, and you reveal that truth to me, baby. Now, darling, baby, all that I ask is that you share your We didn't want to be alone. I want to let the world know just what you mean to me, babe. Darling, baby, all that I ask is that you share your love with me. Don't you see, because I finally made it home. Got over. Neither one of us wanted to ever say goodbye. We didn't want to be alone. Yeah. Finally made it home. There's no place like home. No place. No place. No place like home today, y'all. No, it ain't. Hey, babe, glad to see you. Yes, I am.
This is Liquid. Mark Collins and Andy Mason here in association with my-londontaxi.com. That is Arnold Blair and Finally Made It Home. Do you know, I can only... actually, I take the credit myself, although it wasn't me. But Russell had a little delve about, and he said he can only find one other track by Arnold Blair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so weird, isn't it? And you know...
And we still don't know the female vocalist who really sounds like Aretha Franklin.
Apparently it's Arnold Blair.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
What, the vocalist?
Well, that's what...
It sounds like a girl.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know much about it. But
Unless
it's a girl
Arnold's a
called-
girl's name.
Well, this is it.
Well, there's blokes called Beverly.
Exactly. You know, nothing wrong with that, mate.
Oh, I got me brain in gear. Mark Gatiss was in League of Gentlemen.
Oh, that's what I didn't know.
Oh. Have you never seen League of Gentlemen?
No.
Oh.
No, I watched one episode, or half of one episode.
Not from round you.
Didn't get it at all.
He plays... one of the things he plays is the vet.
Are you talking? Are you see that thing? And it's going straight over my head.
See that blank stare. And he also played the butcher in Royston Vasey, which was where it was set.
Oh, that was a spin-off of it, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, see what I mean? You're asking me about stuff I know nothing about.
I'm struggling here.
All I know is one of the people from League of Gentlemen, one of the actors was
Steve Pemberton,
Benidorm.
Reece Shearsmith.
Don't know.
Reece Shearsmith was the one in Benidorm.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
He's the one with the wife and the kid
and a couple of kids.
Nan.
And
Nan.
Oh, right, okay. And that's right. So his name's what? Reece what?
Shearsmith.
Reece Shearsmith.
Yeah.
Oh dear, try saying that after a few JDs.
Now, talking about a few JDs, I'm glad you brought that up, Mark.
Yeah, cheers. We're having another one of Mark the Cab's
Hey,
beers.
well done, Mark.
Yeah, Mark the Cab.
Cheers.
Bottle of Moretti, thanks.
In the past, not now, because you're sensible and you drive for a living, so you wouldn't even think of drinking and driving.
No, don't.
But I'm rubbing my crystal balls here, and I'd imagine in the past there has been the odd occasion where you might have partaken of a sherbet and thought it'd be a good idea to get
When
home.
I lived in Gran Canaria in the mid-'80s, I actually...
Or when you had to leave the country.
Yeah, tax reasons, yeah, whatever. I actually drove... I had a Triumph Herald convertible.
DJ, in the 80s, had to leave the country, can't think what that could be about.
Stop it. Anyway, a few times.
Right.
I can
Herald.
probably more than one hand. I think I could count on. I got home.
Did it have a home button on it?
It must have done.
Get me home.
I don't remember driving it home. I don't remember getting home. But when I woke up in the morning,
Car
I
was
was at
outside.
home and the car was outside.
Perfect.
Yes.
Right, well, the reason I ask you this, there's no use tooting at home. I know you've done it as well. Anyway, this is a brilliant story. A boozy Russian captain was nearly 4 times over the limit when he brought his 560-foot cargo vessel into Southampton docks.
Oh, dear.
The pilot, because every time they come in, they have to have a pilot.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
The pilot said Valery Paniflov, 46, could barely talk.
But in fairness to him, the captain very rarely actually
does his
drives
own
the
driving.
ship. Yeah, he's normally got a bloke in to do that, hasn't he?
Take me home, number one. Wake me up when we get there.
It still makes it quite a very funny story, though. I like that.
Do you know what? They do. Southampton City Crown Court don't mess around. They've given him 5 months.
5 months in prison?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of, yes.
The
No,
Russians,
absolutely.
The Russians, they're going to invade the south coast now.
No, I do get it. But like I said, the captain very rarely actually drives the ship or navigates or, so...
Very true.
Yeah, but he is ultimately responsible for it, so quite right and all.
Apparently, he was only put in charge of a Russian cargo vessel after he was sacked from an Italian cruise liner.
Ever the controversial.
Allegedly,
yeah. This is brand new. It's out right now. You should go and buy it because it's a brilliant track. Donovan Blackwood. Track is called Never Gonna Let You Go.
I'm going crazy, but I've got something on my mind. Don't wanna eat, and I just can't sleep no more since you came into my life. It's plain to see you and me were meant to be, and when we go on and on together, baby, you know I it's you forever. Never gonna let you go. Never felt like this before. No. Let my love show. Gonna let it show. Never gonna let you go. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs someone. Someone special who can bring, someone who can bring so much joy you can never dream of. But that is what you gave to me. Now you are here, there's no fear. You dry my tears, and you know I will always be there for you. So stay with me, and I will keep your heart. You that I am gonna do whatever it takes to keep this love alive, no matter how long. Keep us strong, and I won't stop loving. Oh, never gonna let you go.
This is Liquid. Mark Collins and Andy Mason here in association with my-londontaxi.com. Donovan Blackwood, Never Gonna Let You Go. It's right up there in the UK Soul Chart, and quite rightly so. Brilliant
It's nice,
track.
I like that.
No, it's a good track, isn't it?
Good tune.
I like it a lot.
Now, here's a sentence I didn't think I'd ever hear myself saying. I agree, excuse me, I agree with Piers Morgan.
Oh, no. What are you doing?
Don't
do it to yourself, man.
A mum who demanded £325 from another parent when her toddler's leather shoes got marked on a play date blasted Piers Morgan yesterday. Sarah Bryan, 28, called the Good Morning Britain host a vicious bully. That's one word for him. After being reduced to tears in a TV interview, Piers 51, if he's not 51, that's a showbiz age, said, "You're not a responsible parent, you're the worst kind. What are you doing buying a 3-year-old 60 pairs of shoes?" Well,
nothing wrong with that, and
so, yeah. Says Imelda over there. I knew he'd stick up. No.
I do like a shoe.
Oh, so, really? When you was 3, how many pairs of shoes did you have?
Oh, I can't remember back that far.
One from Norm on the way down,
Yeah.
probably one pair of best.
Oh, I like the fact that you think Norm was older than me.
Oh, is Norm younger than you? Oh, sorry, Norm.
Oh, he'd be well chuffed. Oh, dear.
Norm does have that mature thing going on, whereas you're still like Pinocchio, aren't you?
Yeah, no, it's really funny. When we were younger, I was kind of the sensible one. And,
no.
When I'm talking about...
I've heard some of your stories. They don't come under the sensible tab.
Depends what age you get to. But Norm was an absolute terror. I mean, he really was.
With a car?
Well, yeah. I mean,
he would have made a great getaway driver.
The amount of times I got him out of police stations was unreal. No, seriously. But as we've got older, it's really weird. Like, I kind of...
Hello, Mark. Come and get your brother again.
Yeah. I went a bit mental around about the age of 25.
Oh, right.
And he kind of matured out. And now, I can understand why you think he's older than me, because he kind of acts more sensible than I do. Which is
and dresses sense. He's got a sensible haircut.
I still think I'm like 19, but you know, Norm is, well, he's just gone past 50, and he's kind of acting like it. And he's kind of assumed responsibility for the whole family as well, which
is probably a good thing.
No, it's great. I love it. I don't
get involved.
I don't do responsibility. Not very well anyway. But anyway, Donovan Blackwell, go and get it. It's a good track. Warnes' Tune of the Week, that's on the way as well. And as you know, last few weeks, and this week and next week, funny enough, I've been moonlighting.
He has. I've been pimping him out.
Yeah. He's been selling me out.
The pound. By the pound, that would be a good deal. Not by the hour.
I've done a couple of radio shows for Solar Radio, and I was doing one on Monday afternoon, and I saw, it's a 3-hour show, so I thought I'd better find some features to do.
Oh, right.
So I did this featured album, the classic album cuts.
Oh, right, that's a good idea.
And I dug this album out.
Fills in some time, doesn't it?
Well, it gives you something to talk about. So anyway, I dug this album out. And I actually forgot how good this album was. I'll give you a clue.
Go on.
There's a track on it called This Is What You Are. Came out in 2006. But most of the album is like this.
Oh. This Is What You Are. They're not Mario Biondi.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Mario Biondi, the album is called A Handful of Soul.
Did you know he released that track before with a different group? Called Was a Bee or something.
Yeah, that's right. But This Is What You Are is on this album, Handful of Soul. But this is a track called A Child Runs Free with the High Five Quintet.
We love them.
We like them a lot. We've seen them live.
We have.
Child runs free. What a lovely week that was to be. A smile, a song, and nothing in the world seemed wrong except growing old. That first sweet kiss, none of us would ever want to miss. A smile, a touch. How could our first love mean so much in reveries? Now we sit here, hugging in our worst account of fears. A smile, a glance. Only one of us would take the chance to fall in love again, 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 again. fear. Oh, there ain't no words to counterfear. A smile, a glance. Only one of us would take the chance to fall in love again, 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 again.
This is Liquid. Mark Collins and Andy Mason here in association with my-londontaxi.com. That's Mario Biondi, taken from the album A Handful of Soul. A Child Runs Free, that track is. And we went to see him live at Ronnie Scott's, didn't we, with the High Five Quintet. Yeah. And, you know...
That's so tight.
I know, I rage on about Incognito, who are a tight band, but honestly, the High Five Quintet were just amazing.
And it's a shame because I don't think he records with them, because there's a recent album out of his. It's okay, but it's more. I think they're sort of leaning more towards sort of poppy-ish and covers. It's like
and all record labels kind of wish their artists would embrace the pop thing and earn them lots of money, I suppose. But shame, because the band are fantastic, to be honest. Right, don't forget Warnsy's Tune of the Week. That's still to come. We've still got tracks from Natasha Watts. We've got the Incognito stuff, the Daryl Hall track, which you just won't believe it's Daryl Hall, to be perfectly honest with you. And that's all coming up in just a couple of minutes.
Taxi! Do you need to get to or from any of London's airports with the minimum amount of fuss or bother? Then you need my-londontaxi.com. With very competitive prices, smart taxis and drivers, my-londontaxi.com is the stress-free way to go. All of our drivers have had the most stringent criminal records and background checks and have all passed the world-famous Knowledge of London test. You won't have to tell them which way to go. All of our taxis are fully licensed, insured and wheelchair accessible, and you can choose from the 6-seater Mercedes Vito taxi or London's iconic traditional black cab. my-londontaxi.com can also supply taxis for weddings, tours and corporate events, with full account facilities available. For further information, please visit my-londontaxi.com.
Taxi! You're listening to Liquid, free-flowing music to open your mind, with Collins and Mason, in association with my-londontaxi.com.
This is Liquid. Mark Collins and Andy Mason here in association with my-londontaxi.com. That is a bit different, isn't it?
Did you like that?
Yeah, I mean, I like the original version. I love the Joey Negro remix of it. It's brilliant.
Yeah, on his last album, that was good.
Yeah, no, that was good. So that's the Ellie Escobar remix.
Oh, got all his stuff.
Yeah, every one of his.
Everyone.
No, Ellie Escobar. We don't know anything about.
Not
I didn't think so.
I must admit that ages ago, because that was in the in my box marked only to be looked at when you're in trouble.
And last weekend, I've got to say to anybody that got the chance to go and see the Pockets and Breakwater live, well done. Because they had a last-minute venue change. You probably didn't know this, being sort of out on a limb in deepest, darkest Essex. No, it was supposed to be at the Brooklyn Bowl at the O2 Arena. And for some reason, the Brooklyn Bowl closed down. It just shut.
Oh, completely?
Yeah, so luckily, they managed to get Shoreditch Town Hall, which is quite a good venue, actually. So they were on there, and then, of course, they did the Luxury Soul Weekender up in Blackpool.
On the Saturday Soul Week the territory already. It's a bit early, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is a bit. I always think it's a bit soon after Christmas, isn't it? Like the 6th of January.
You need a bit of run up to it, don't you?
Need a bit of saving up time.
Exactly.
Personally, but obviously not everybody's the same. No, Mum was there. Karen Sterling was there.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
And, she's a going out freak, isn't she?
With fellow presenter June Furlong, with Solar Radio. She's just
her and June together.
They put some
crikey Cougars night out,
wasn't it?
The Prosecco Cougars are out and about. Watch out, boys.
She put some pictures on Facebook, and I just went, "Oh, there's a couple of lushes for you." They're both fitness instructors as well.
Look what happens when you drink on an empty head.
I wonder if they're competitive when they're out. Like
Do you think?
Yeah.
God.
So they're both fitness instructors. I wonder if they get competitive on the drinking side of things as well. I bet I can do a pint quicker than you.
Of Prosecco. Anyways, health and safety gone mad. Oh, I've gone all croaky. It's health and safety gone mad.
Have another beer.
Yes, thanks very much. A shopping mall was unable to switch off its Christmas lights because the company that put them up went bust.
Right.
And apparently it's not within the remit of the Arndale Centre, not the one in Manchester, the one in Eastbourne. Right. And apparently you can't pull the plugs because of health and safety. What a load of old...
What's a load of old tosh?
Yes.
Isn't it? Right, Natasha Watts.
Yes.
She's got a new album. Well, it's not a new album. It's been out for a little while. But it is so good. It really is so good. This is a track off it. It's called Love Who You Are.
I do. I love her song. It's a great voice.
Oh, she has, isn't she?
Yeah,
brilliant voice.
Like that. Can I have another beer then?
Help yourself, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Fill your boots.
I haven't got to park this ship later on, have I?
You're gonna leave you feeling foolish. That's when you just have to push it off. Hey, yeah. Oh, live life, love life, and live your life. Don't take for granted. No, just what you have. Live right, just live it right. Live your life. Oh, happy inside.
I love it. I love the whole album, actually.
Oh, well, you're just talking about the music. Sorry.
No, Natasha Watts.
Love it.
Love Who You Are, that track is. Yeah, just have it's on iTunes. Go and have a little search, Natasha Watts, and just download the album. And if you get a chance to see her live, she's really good. I mean, really, I've seen some videos on Facebook. I haven't actually seen it live myself. But she's very good.
You would have been well proud of me.
All right.
It would have been a man hug round the shoulder going, go on, yes, sir.
You get all embarrassed when I do that.
I actually do. It's when you try and kiss me, I get worried. No, we went for a curry. Me and the current Mrs. Mason went for a curry the other night.
Right.
And I didn't order my usual gurt. I went for a meat booner. I know that's not right up there, but for me, that's the next level.
For you, that's outstanding. No, it is.
I was still thick with me cold, and I thought, I'm just going to try something that,
clear your nose.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, might. Yeah, well, sort of. Mr. Harvey Wells, got to say, Jeff Harvey Wells, third presenter of the show who never turns up. It was his birthday the other day.
I think he's demoted to fourth now, actually. Now Walmsley's on the case.
Well, yeah, true.
Possibly.
Yeah. Walmsley has been here more times than he has this year. That's not difficult, though.
And that will put him below the cat as well.
Yes, Moki. Yeah. Moki again went to the upper echelons of fame this week on Facebook.
Oh, Nev G, yeah.
Well, no, did you see the...
Oh, was it somebody else?
No, it was on Facebook. I put a picture because we got these current Mrs. Collins. We've got a wood burner, in the living room.
Burns wood.
Yeah, burns wood, and I think it's kind of like an illusion. I mean, it does work to an extent, but so we normally get the old kiln dried logs and put those in. But she discovered these things. No, she discovered these things in Costco of all places.
Oh right.
But they're like artificial ones. And you don't have to do anything.
What, artificial logs?
Yeah,
not from artificial trees. They are.
Yeah, that's right. No, apparently it's compressed stuff and it's got stuff in it or where it's just like mulch.
I love it when you get all technical. Go on, tell me how it works again.
It's like old wood shavings and stuff that was all going to get thrown away. And
sweepings off the shop floor.
Yeah, and
I used to work in the plywood trade. There's a thing they sell called a Sterling board. You must have seen it. It looks like big flakes of wood.
Yeah, we call it chipboard.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's the sweepings off the shop floor
with glue, isn't it? Yeah. So this is not with glue, obviously, but they compress it, use something to bind it together. I don't know, bicarbonate of soda or something. But whatever it is, it's flammable, and it comes in these little packets, and you just put it in the fire, stick a match on it, and woof, up it goes. Well, anyway.
Oh, no effort required.
No, it comes in a box, right? So, but the box is like not one of them easy boxes to rip up, because I think it might have certain fireproof qualities for obvious reasons, right? So I just put it by the back door, I'll go out there with a standing knife.
I know where you're going with this. Overtaken.
and the Moki, the cat, comes in and goes, "Oh,
I'll have that."
Boom, boom, straight in the box.
Oh, yeah.
Out like a light.
They love a box.
Oh, unbelievable, isn't it? So I took a picture of it because I just thought it was really funny, and I put it on Facebook. And as usual, it got more response than when I put one of our shows on. But anyway,
nothing new there.
Nothing new there. Right, we have a track which it's an old Marvin Gaye track actually, but I had no idea that this guy did it. I really did not.
Before you do your thing,
yeah,
I've got something to tell you about it.
Right.
Oh.
I sit, pulls up a chair, sits down, folds arms, gets beer.
Now, we put the Christmas decorations away, and the good lady wife was up in the loft, and she said, "There's a couple of boxes of CDs up there." Piqued my interest.
Yeah.
Really, dear?
The first question I would have asked her was, "Are they yours?"
Are they David Bowie's 20 greatest hits? No, so she lugged them down. They weren't light. She did well. And I was going through it, and I saw this old CD, and I saw it, and I thought of you straight away. I can't even remember where I got.
David Hasselhoff.
No, the one we're going to play.
Oh, right, okay.
I can't even remember. And I'm thinking, this is
I don't look anything like Daryl Hall.
No, and I don't look. And anyway, so you said, I'm sure this is an old Marvin Gaye track. And I said, I'm not sure. But we had a little look, and When Did You Stop Loving Me? When Did I Stop Loving You? Is an old Marvin Gaye track. It's taken from his 78 album. The album was called Here My Dear.
Right.
And he was contractually
obligated,
obliged
obliged
to make the album The
Right.
reason is he had just split up with his wife, Anna Gay.
Right.
And he didn't have any money, so the judge said, you've got to give her half the money from your next album.
Oh, really?
And that's how he paid her off, which is where we got the Marvin Gaye classic, The Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round. Apparently he said to the judge, I made $18 out of this. Here, here's a 10. Keep the change.
This is Daryl Hall. It's from an album called Soul Alone, and it was a Marvin Gaye track. It's called Stop Loving Me, Stop Loving You.
When did you stop loving me? When did I stop loving you? Oh, oh. When did you stop loving me? When did I stop loving you? Oh, oh. When did the blue sky start to gather clouds? When did understanding start closing down? One day it seemed right, then tomorrow it was gone. Oh yeah, the love of life burned down too far, burned too far. When did you stop loving me? When did I stop loving you? Oh, 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 when did you stop missing me? When I was far away from you. Oh, 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 oh. Why do the gray skies still keep coming on? Anywhere the wind blows, feels a little colder now. Was it in this life we had the perfect day? Lately all the laughter seems so far away, so far away. When did you stop loving me? When did I stop loving you? Oh, hey, oh, oh. Blue skies are hiding now, leaving my life lost in doubt. There are seasons, high and low. Does it matter? There you go.
This is Liquid, Mark Collins and Andy Mason here in association with my-londontaxi.com. I didn't know he'd done that, and I'd never heard that version of it before.
I'll bring the album in next week because you can touch down on any of the tracks. They're really, really nice. They're much in a similar sort of vein as that.
Brilliant.
Really nice.
That's Daryl Hall. It's taken from the album Soul Alone, and that was Stop Loving Me, Stop Loving You, the old Marvin Gaye track.
If you're bored at work... if you're bored at work, have a look on YouTube. Go on to Daryl's house.
Oh yeah.
If you can just turn your monitor away from everybody else at work and put the speakers on silent. There's a great whole load of videos where Daryl Hall and John Oates they've just got a great big log cabin in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I think it is his house.
Yeah.
I'm not sure 100%, but I think it is his house.
And they just get their friends round and they throw the carpet down and they just put some great
what's
tunes
that about playing on a rug?
I don't know either. No idea.
But no, it is, like Eddie said, it is brilliant, and he's had some great guests, like some really good guests. I mean,
he's got one with Santana in there.
Yeah. Oh, mate, there's a whole plethora. And some of it, you kind of go, I'm not so sure, but
some of it's fantastic.
There's I can't remember her name. I'll make a note. Look up her name.
Yourself.
Look up name. But it's like an American female artist, fairly current. Ellie somebody or other, I think her name is, and the kind of stuff she does is not really our cup of tea per se,
right?
But I don't know, he just kind of funks it up a bit,
brings out the soul side of people.
Yeah, brings out the soul side of people.
There's a great urban myth about Daryl Hall and John Oates, how they got together. They were both playing in separate bands, and they were both on the same bill one night, and apparently it all kicked off.
Right.
And these two decided they were lovers, not fighters. And the pair of them were exiting stage left.
I know where that come from.
And they just struck up a friendship and went, yes, let's
go down the pub.
Let's go start our own band.
Oh dear. Anyway, before I was not
rudely
interrupted, but before I was diverted to down another alleyway. JHW, third presenter of the show. It was his birthday last week.
Yes.
Anyway,
72. He doesn't look it, does he?
I thought he said he was 49 again. Anyway, yeah, no.
I sent him a text. Please tell me which one you're celebrating this year, because I get confused.
At my age, you get confused. Anyway, so it's his birthday. So there was some sort of confusion with his Christmas present, which still hasn't turned up.
Hasn't it turned up yet?
But anyway, so I thought, what do you buy the man who's got everything?
Penicillin.
He's got a beautiful Aston Martin car. He's got a lovely big house. Beautiful current future Mrs. Wells, should I say?
Oh, that'll be coming up soon.
Yeah. No, I'd like to see that this year.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I'd like to buy a hat.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I've got a hat.
Marzipan.
I bought a hat.
Yeah. Anyway, so I thought, what do you buy the man who's... And I thought, do you know, the only thing he hasn't got is a helicopter. Yeah. And obviously I can't afford a real helicopter, so I bought one of those little miniature remote-controlled helicopters.
A drone?
No, not a drone.
No,
it's a proper little helicopter.
I know what he'll be doing deliveries with that.
Yeah, so anyway, so I went up. It turned out he was coming back from Paris, and I ended up picking him up. So I took him home, and he said, I'm going to get some food in. He said, do you want to stop for dinner? Because Helen's away. So I said, yeah, all right. So, and I thought, well, that's great. I'll give him his birthday present. So anyway, I give him this box. We had something to eat, and he opens the box up. And he's like a little kid. Honestly, it wasn't a great deal of money, but it was just like, like you said about the aftershave.
Yeah. And
he was so, let's plug it in, charge it. Anyway, so charges
it up. His kitchen's big enough to fly it around in.
Well, yeah. So anyway, after we had something to eat, we're trying to master this helicopter. Well, I've got to tell you, right, it is just addictive.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so anyway...
Have you ordered yours?
It's on the kitchen side. But I ordered... Because the one that I got him, it said if you've got multiples, I think you can have up to 3.
Yeah.
They'll fly on different channels, so you can have races.
Get me one.
So, yes, I'm ordering you one tomorrow. I just thought I'd double-check, but you can have a go at mine in a minute. It's just hours of fun. Well, I say hours of fun. It actually only lasts for about 8 minutes, and then the battery dies. You have to recharge it again. But super. Now then, Wolsey's tune of the week. We've had it. It's just come through on the hot wire, and I would say by the look of it, he really has got the ump that someone's got a couple of points. I have never heard of this. I have never ever heard of this in my life. Oh dear. We played this a few weeks back now, I think.
Before Christmas, when the boys were in.
Yeah, and it was one of those when you go, can you tell what it is yet? Because honestly, you just don't know what the tune is, don't know what the artist is by this. You do when they start singing. This is Liquid, Mark Collins and Andy Mason here in association with my-londontaxi.com. That's Gladys Knight. Heard it through the grapevine. I love that. Absolutely love the way it's been done.
I love that sharp stabbing guitar.
Yeah, that's the Reflex edit, by the way.
Love that. Well done, Reflex.
Right, hot in off the complaints department.
Oh, fantastic.
Has been hot wired this week. Before I do that, I just wanted to tell you, viewers, I got all excited about the helicopter thing with Jeff, and I went and bought one, and I'll get you one. Anyway, I was just having a little look, as you do, and I found that they do ones, they're like 3.5 times scale or something, for about 80 quid.
Wow.
And they're huge.
Massive.
You couldn't fly it indoors, but it's like... So anyway, I sent him a picture of it, and all I got back was, I like a big chopper. Mrs. Yeah. One of his...
Just when you want a double entendre.
One of his Benny Hill moments.
Jeff will give you one.
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
Going back to that track, I would love to play that out. I would love to do a do where we could play stuff like that.
Would you?
Well, we had a bit of a fallow year last year, didn't we? We only did the... none, actually.
I did one. I did one.
Oh, you did one? Yes, you did.
Which you supplied the music for, thank you.
Talking of doing do's, here we go. One time, Voice of an Angel, Charlotte Church. She's 30 now.
Is she?
Good grief.
Oh, dear. Wouldn't touch her with yours.
Pictured messaging Donald Trump saying, "Your staff have asked me to sing at your inauguration. A simple internet search would show that I think you're a tyrant. Bye." Apparently, Ms. Church performed at JW's.
Jeff Harvey Wells?
Yeah, in 2001 inauguration. And she recalled later, he asked where I was from. And when I said Wales, he replied, "What state's that in?"
Oh, you're talking about George Bush,
yeah.
I think, yeah.
What state's Wales in? Well, it's in a right terrible state.
It's a right state, yeah.
You've never been there. You never...
Anyway, there's the so the complaints department,
right?
Yes, got to say, Baz the cab.
Oh, just the one.
Bless him. He said,
he's a lovely fella.
He said, he goes, I saw him in the week, and he'd obviously listened to last week's show, and he said, he goes, blimey, you can tell you two hadn't been seeing each other for a couple of weeks.
Oh.
I said, why is that? He goes, you just didn't shut up. So we apologise for that last week.
It is. We never meet. We don't meet. We don't have a script. It's just two blokes talking a load of old
rubbish. And we occasionally talk on the phone, but one of us is normally driving. So you kind of, you're being... and
if it's me, I'll normally go, "Mark, I'm a bit busy at the moment. If it's all right, I'll call you back." If it's you, it's, "What do you want? I'm busy. Bye."
Or Andy will be talking and his voice in his sat-nav will come bleeding over him, so you can't
left hand down a bit,
take the left hand lane off of the M6 onto the M50 whatever. Anyway, last week we played a track off of the brand new Incognito 4-track EP. It's called Incognito Plays Jazz Funk Classics. And we played the Donald Byrd track, didn't we? I think
did.
Love Has Come Around. Anyway, they've done this as well, which is just awesome. Wolsey's Tune of the Week up next.
Understand why I feel the
How good is that?
Oh, that's a bit of a finish, isn't it?
It's a big finish. No, it's just, what have they done to that? They've made it better. And that is,
They'd give it a little tickle.
Don't get me wrong, the Ned Dehaney original is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But they've kind of just made it, I don't know.
I love it, yeah.
Dragged it into the 21st century.
Great stuff.
Brilliant.
I think it's a bit cheeky putting that Zayas track on the end of it, on the 4-track EP, because that's an old tune. And they even used the old version. It was remixed by Paul Oakenfold.
Yeah.
Back in the day. But the whole EP is great. So you've been playing it in the cab, haven't you?
Yeah, no, I have. Non-stop. No, and it's a shame because when I went to see Bluey when he was doing the Citrus Sun thing with...
that was at Chelsea's ground, wasn't it?
Under the bridge. They did a lot of old Donald Byrd stuff as well, so he could have put some of that stuff on there as well, because I'm sure Incognito can play anything.
Anything you like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, going back to...
They should have a request night.
They should do. Any requests? Will tappers and shutters. In the first hour, we were talking about... No. Well, a little while ago, we were talking about Marvin Gaye's cover version. And he split up with his wife, Anna Gaye. Mm-hmm. Do you know who she was? Or she might still be.
No, I don't know.
Berry Gordy's sister.
Berry Gordy.
Gordy was the man who ran
Motown Records
with an iron fist. And he married his sister. Brave boy.
Brave boy. And he divorced her.
And then he split up. Yeah, no. Was that the time he left Motown?
Yeah. Mind you, I take my hat off to the judge, though, in that particular case. You haven't got any money, all right, make an album and give her half the money. Because I wonder if he knew how much money that was going to generate. Quite a lot, I would have thought.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've just put something on our Twitter account.
Oh, dear.
No, I took a picture of I took a picture of that Vertical Hole album.
All right, okay, yeah, the front cover.
Yeah, I just put, if you like, at Angie Stone, try and track down this CD from 1993, Top Voice.
Yeah, it is.
Never know. Angie Stone might be one of our friends next week.
Right, it's Warnsy's Tune of the Week time, and because of last week's, he's had to give away a couple of points, although he did reclaim the one from the week before.
We've got a new name for this section of the show. It's now known as Grizzle Guts' Tune of the Week.
So anyway, we need the artist and the song title. Well, I don't know why I'm telling you.
What? You've got no chance.
I'll just hand it over to Warnsy himself.
Oh, let's hope it's one of his mates who gets it again.
No, don't say that.
Hi, this is Russell Warnes at Warnsy68 on Twitter. At last, these two idiots have got a proper feature on their show. It's called Warnsy's Tune of the Week. There's points up for grabs for the title and artist of the song. Remember, no sound hounding or shazamming. Good luck, it's just for fun.
I have
The funny thing is, I have heard the tune before.
Oh, you big fat fibber.
No, I have heard the tune before. It was the chorus that kind of reminded me. But there's no way on this earth I would be able to tell you who sung it.
No.
But that's your job, you see. You have to give us the artist and the song title. You can email us. It's collinsandmason@live.co.uk, or if you go to our website, collinsandmason.co.uk, there is a contact section on there, or you can use social media, Twitter or Facebook, and it's Collins Mason, or Mason Collins, or Collins and Mason. I think it's Collins and Mason on Twitter, isn't
Whatever lifts your skirt.
But I think it's Collins Mason or Mason Collins on Facebook. Anyway, just have a look. You'll get
the general
artist and title. There's no prizes. It's just for fun.
It's just for fun.
Although
somebody doesn't take
Russell's
it quite as fun as the rest of them.
Looking at Russ's face during the week, yes, he there was no fun involved in that. I've got to tell you, which is which I found quite funny. But
we love it. Yeah.
No, brilliant. And he's,
if anybody else has got any ideas for any sections for the show, just let us know. You know
that other people can do.
Yeah.
No, I keep waiting for Marshy to do a film review that doesn't go on for half an hour. Bless him. Love him to bits, really. Do you remember Feature Cast, who did some remixes?
Feature Cast. Rings a faint bell.
Rings a very faint bell.
Yeah.
Well, we played a tune a long time ago now, but by Aretha Franklin called One Step Ahead that had been remixed.
Yeah.
And it was Feature Cast that did it.
Ooh.
Let's go!
It's the remix, baby.
From your sweet lips, I know I can
This is Liquid. Mark Collins and Andy Mason here in association with my-londontaxi.com. That's Aretha Franklin, One Step Ahead. That's the feature cast remix.
Do you know, I'd forgotten how good that was.
No, it is brilliant,
It's
isn't it?
fantastic.
I played it week before last, and I exactly the same as what you just said. I just forgot how good it was.
Oh, yes.
And the reason why you think to yourself, it's a little bit scratchy and the quality's not brilliant.
No, but we like that.
But the original was done in 1965, and that is probably the reason why.
65, 61.
Yeah, no, you wasn't
50.
even born then.
51 years old. 65. I was
Yeah, I
four.
know you was.
It's
Yeah,
worrying. Right, see, Collins and Mason, quote of the day. Men want the same thing from their underwear as they want from their women. A little bit of support and a little bit of freedom. Can't ask for more than that, can you?
I used to like underwear with plenty of lyceum, we used to call it.
Lyceum?
Ballroom.
Victor Ballroom. I want some Victor Sylvesters.
Anyway, we're going to finish on a track. It's a brand new album. It is released at the moment. You can go and buy it on iTunes. It's by a young lady called Lindsay Webster.
Ooh.
And the album is called Back to Your Heart. This is the title track from the album. It's superb. Have a listen to this young lady's voice. Lindsay Webster. There you go. Back to Your Heart, the album's called.
Your love is never enough. It's like a glass only half filled up. I'm trying hard to see the other side. No matter how I look, I just don't know how to show you the way back to your heart. You gotta give me a sign so I know where to start. Never knowing how much I should give or where to stop. It's got me thinking this love will never make it to the top. I try every day to love myself and be my own best friend. But you're bringing me down and I can't stay caught up in your love like this every day. So show me the way back to your heart. You gotta give me a sign so I know where to start. Never knowing how much I should give or where to stop. It's got me thinking this love will never make it to the top. Oh, love. Show me the way back to your heart. Oh, my love was always too much. You can never handle it aside. You never try to see it from my side. No matter how I look, I just don't know how to show you the way back to your heart. You gotta give me a sign so I know where to start. Never knowing how much I should give or where to stop.
This is Liquid, Mark Collins and Andy Mason here in association with my-londontaxi.com. That is brand new, Lindsay Webster, taken from the album Back to Your Heart, and that is the title track. How good is that?
Mate, that's the best track you brought out this week. I love that. That is one of the joys of doing this show. You can just play stuff like that. That is fantastic.
That's brilliant. I've got the whole album, and it's that's probably one of the more upper tempo tracks on it.
Yeah.
And that's not up tempo,
but that's the good thing about doing a radio show. You can just play quality.
Yeah,
with a
capital K. Remember those days? Anyway, that is all we have time for this week. Don't forget Wolsey's Tune of the Week, artist and title, please. Collins and Mason at live.co.uk. Social media, Collins Mason, Mason Collins. Or, of course, you can go to our website, which is collinsandmason.co.uk, and go on the contact pages. And all our shows are backed up there as well. So if you missed anything or you're bored and you're not doing your hair that night and you want to listen to something, then you can download any of the old shows that we've done.
Great news. We've just had a quick tweet in from the CIA. They've bought a smoke detector. Apparently they're going to give it to the Donald so that he knows when the Russians are blowing smoke up his... Have a nice week. Hopefully we'll see you next week.